Hi. Hello and welcome. This is Michelle from Michelle's Magical Mondays, and I want to just welcome you back to this absolutely awesome and gorgeous, beautiful day. So we have been here in Florida experiencing the first absolutely stunning day of what I would consider the first cool fall breezy day that we have had so far. So I just really want to give everybody a little moment to get on here. We have so much I want to share with you and so many questions that have come in this week. So let's just take a couple deep breaths and let's energize ourselves by starting with doing some clearing energy work. So I want you to focus on your third eye, and then I want you to focus on your heart chakra, and then I want to take your energy all the way down to your root, and then I want you to go down into the earth and feel the energy coming up through the base of your spine, through your feet, and opening up your energy fields, opening up your heart, opening up your life. I want you to imagine the sparkly white light coming down through the top of your head, through your eyes, through your face, through your heart, down your shoulders and your neck, letting all the stress go down into your body and refilling your energy fields with this beautiful and gorgeous light. And what I really want you to do right now is remember that you are that light. As we are coming into this new energy, this beautiful timing, this opportunity to really grow and get things forward, I want you to remember to take it all in. And to take it all in is really what that means for me. And what I'm wanting to share and impart with you is taking it all in means that you're receiving the energy fields. You are receiving the ability to actually accept. So often we are givers. We are the person who does for everyone. We are the one who is making everyone else feel better. We are the one who is here to reinforce the goodness in life for other people. And when I say take it all in, I really mean that you have the ability, the knowledge, and the readiness to receive. So it's time for you to be in receptive mode. We are now in the time frame where it's time to expect and start demanding and commanding and requesting and being in the energy of receiving, feeling, and getting. So I'm with a particular mastermind group, and we started a 30-day manifesting process today. And so I really kind of want to share that journey with you guys in helping you understand that the first thing to really bringing in what you want is to know that you need to be able to receive it. And so to receive it, you must be open to getting it. And a couple of things stop us from being open to receive. And one of those things is our own belief system and our belief that it might be impossible. Another one of those things is being so tired and worn out and run down, shell-shocked and overwhelmed that we're not asking the universe for what it is that we truly desire. And I saw that a lot this weekend. I was off on an immense one of my journeys. Those of you who know me really well personally know I'm always off on some form of adventure. And my mother's in town right now. And we decided, or I decided, and she just goes along with everything I do, that we were going to go on a medieval camping trip. I have a lot of friends that do a medieval reenactment group, and there was this really great opportunity for this event for us to go to. And so we went off on this adventure, and no matter what happened, we seemed to just always be a little bit off. You know, it rained, it was hot, we got covered in, my mother calls them kamikaze mosquitoes. We even had the blessing of a bear. So we even got to have a bear visit camp, and I got to be up close, nose to nose, personal with these absolutely adorable, yes, he was adorable, little black bear. And one of the things I realized over this whole weekend was, as I was observing the other 200 people or so that were on site, is that everybody seemed off. Things were going a little bit of a struggle for everyone that was there. And when I really started thinking about it today, after I had gotten home and I really started thinking about being off, what I thought about was that the people in America right now were shell-shocked. We're constantly in the struggle of, especially those of us here in Florida who are just recovering. Everything's a recovery. But I started looking at my Facebook messages from my people in other parts of the country. I started really digging into what people were looking at and what they were getting into. And I realized it was even my people in other countries that I work with. We're in a place where there's been a lot thrown at us over the last few months. And it has not always been simple. The answers are not simple. And so one of the things you have to remember when the tough times are upon us is the gratitude for how much you do have. So one of the things I kept saying to myself over the weekend was, yeah, you know, maybe I did slip and tear my dress and have all this stuff happen to me in the rain, but at least I had changed into a crappy dress, and so I didn't ruin my good dress that I had just taken off a little bit earlier. And when I slipped and fell, I was able to recover quite quickly. I had no broken bones. I had no real distress. So every time I went through something that felt like a struggle, the first thing I did was counter it with how grateful I was for my guardians and my guides to really remember that maybe my struggle isn't as bad as everyone else's, and maybe the struggle was to make something else better. Because earlier I had completely rain-soaked my really good dress, and I was a little bit about taking it off and hanging it up to dry and putting on the crappy dress. But, you know, a couple hours later when I tore and possibly even ruined the crappy dress, I was like, oh my God, I'm so glad, so grateful that you know, the universe made sure I got soaking wet so I didn't ruin my good dress. And so I want you to look at that as, I mean, this is just a small metaphor from a little thing, but I want you to look at how sometimes what could be seeming to be an inconvenience, or seeming to be a redirection from the universe, or seeming to be something that went wrong, what it really could be is your universe and your guides moving you into another direction. So I want you to look at your bigger picture. Look at the biggest things in your life and think about how they may have truly, truly been a blessing. So these things that you once regretted or you once were resentful for, look at the